Well, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. I'm up cooking. I've done had my sleep time and I'm wide awake. I'm up cooking again. We got this storm coming through. We're probably fixing to lose all our power, and there's a few things that's on my mind right now, and it's how to protect what I have in my freezer. And I don't have a generator. Uh, I don't have a huge amount in my freezer that I'm worried about because, I mean, I've already lived through that. I threw away 3 huge, like, 50-gallon garbage bags of food 3 years ago because I couldn't pay my bills because I was down in my back and I couldn't pay my bills and anyway, I learned some shit from that. And forgive me, Lord, I shouldn't use foul language. Please don't let that turn you off. I promise not to jerk out a bunch of MFs and everything and just run a long string of curse words. I promise you that. But I'm going to try to get through this fast because I don't have a lot of storage space on my phone because I didn't edit my video from last night. I got tired and I went to bed like 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm up 2 o'clock this morning. I've had my full night's sleep and, I'm not smoking crack. I'm making goulash and I'm getting ready to can some beans that I bought day before yesterday, and I put them in the freezer like a dummy. If you put them in the freezer and you thaw them out, they need to be something done with them, okay? And I got 3 bags of navy beans, and I bought them to can, so I'm fixing to get busy canning navy beans. Y'all gonna get tired of me canning beans because I love beans. I eat a lot of beans. Number one, get you a jar. Fill it about half full of water. Put it in the freezer. Make sure it's sitting upright where it's level. Put your quarter, let it freeze. Put a quarter on top of it. Put a lid on it. Okay. What that does is whenever your electricity goes out, however long it goes out for, you'll know if your food has thawed very much, a little bit, or none at all. Because that quarter, as that ice melts, it'll form a layer of water on top. That quarter will sink down into it. Depending on how far that quarter sinks down into that water is how much your freezer has thawed during the power outage. Okay. Number one, we don't have a generator, so we're not worried about if the generator goes out. Okay, this is a matter of what to do when your freezer is at jeopardy. Okay, the weather is going to be cold for the most part. So you want to keep your freezer exposed to as much cold air as possible. Does that make any sense? If you got friends, get them to help you move it out on the porch. Don't have no shame. There's no shame in it. It's easier to run an extension cord outside when the power comes back on while you're waiting on your friends to come back and help you move it back in. And floor dollies are real good at this point because you can lean a freezer up. Usually 2 people can lean a full freezer up. You can get up underneath it somehow or another, and maybe the 3rd person or even the 4th to make it easy. You lean it up, get the dolly underneath it, and roll it in place. Lean it back, get your dolly out from underneath it. It's a pain in the ass. Yes, it is, but it'll work. But you want to first of all, you want to keep it away from any heat sources. My freezer's out in the garage. if the power goes out and stays out for more than 24 hours, I know as long as I don't open that freezer's not going to thaw very much at all. I know this for a fact. Number two, roll that garage door up and let all that cold air in. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If power goes out, it stays out for more than 24 hours. I'm going to subject the outside of that freezer to as much cold air as I possibly can. I'm going to stay out of it. You don't go get stuff out of your freezer. Okay, if you need cold water, cold beverages, or anything like it, sit it out on the porch. Believe me, it'll get cold. It will, and let God take care of the refrigeration. Now, animals will get to it. You got coons or possums, or cats. But they're gonna get in your food. Grab a cooler, set it out on the porch, expose it to the cold air. Because what's outside helps what's inside. It's raining right now, and it's fixing. That's the storm blowing in. That's the storm coming in because the temperature's fixing to start diving. Number two, whatever number we're on, pray for those linemen that are out there working. Pray for them because them dudes they're living lives just like you and I, and they're out there in the middle of the night now, and they're missing out on their sleepy time, and all in the name of trying to get your electricity back on. And where these guys are coming from, I don't know, but as far as I can see from this storm, it's like this all over the country. So it's your local lineman that's going to be here having to take care of everywhere within millions of square miles. It's hard to wrap your head around that, ain't it? So basically, stay out of your freezer, monitor your freezer, but only after the power comes back on. Once you've, and there's one other thing. If you know that you're going to lose your stuff, thaw it. Thaw it all out at one time. Get your meat grinder, get your hand crank meat grinder, and I got one, and start cutting that meat up, grinding it. Grab you some sausage cases, stuff that sausage, and go out there and light the smoker and smoke it. And either have a party or smoke it to the point to where it's shelf stable, basically, kind of like you would a meat a smokehouse. You know, back in the old days, they used to just go out and cut a link of sausage off the nail hanging out there in the smokehouse. I'm sure that your gut antibodies and everything is not up to par like theirs was. Probably nothing hard to make them sick. Dysentery was, oh man, it was oh well, I got things going on in there I need to take care of. But see, you see where I'm going? Use your head. Stay out of your freezer. Use what's in your refrigerator. Use it. I'm canning that stuff right now because I don't want to put it in my freezer. At this point right here, I don't even want to crack my freezer open, but I'm going to because I'm going to go out there and get those 3 bags of beans out, and I'm going to grab 2 cases of jars, and I've got the leftover ham bone that was in the refrigerator. I'm just going on with my business. I'm going to put that stuff in jars, and I know good and well that it will be good this time 3 years from now. Guys, keep yourself moving. Do what you can to keep from wasting that food. Because ain't nobody else going to replace it for you. I promise you that. Ain't nobody going to help you. And I don't mean to say that as being mean, but it's true. It's absolutely true. Because they're in the same boat that you are. Yeah, I learned that from my landlord one time. I was sitting there, I done lost everything that I had. And he's running a generator, and he was wanting rent money because he needed gas for his generator to keep from losing his freezer full of food. I didn't pay him his rent. Yeah, because he had the nerve to tell me that. I done lost everything. He was sleeping in the cool and keeping his groceries cool, and I was burning up, sleeping in the hot, and had done lost everything. And he wanted my money. Peace, guys. Love you.